Today is the 29th of January 2024, and this will be our 41st video on some possible questions. Okay, now thank you to everyone who has been helping watch our videos, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed, who is following, who is helping share and like our videos. I appreciate it a lot. If you haven't considered subscribing, can you please consider subscribing, following, sharing and liking, and a nice comment will be appreciated. Okay. If you can't, you don't have an account, ask permission from the account holder before you use the account to subscribe, or just ask somebody to help you open your own account. Okay, and if you don't know how, there are people everywhere who can help you, people around you, okay, who can help you open yours. Okay, and also when we update the videos, then you get yours. I normally write, please follow my notes/script in the comment section. So for instance, this is 3 times, as in times, okay? 3 times, not 3x or 3 times 6. No, it's 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So if I'm explaining something here and I point this, don't assume otherwise, follow the notes. Beware of scammers, okay? Beware of them. All of us, we need to be aware of them, okay? Don't fall for the scammers, please. If I haven't said anything, it's not me, okay? If I have to say something to you, I'll say it in the video. Recap. Watch last video for recap, okay? We are looking at some very interesting questions. Like today, the questions are very interesting, okay? Now, today's question, calculator is allowed, okay? Now, Joanna or Joe, she's touring the country, okay, and traveling in a country for a week, okay? Now, she had to buy petrol 3 times that week, okay? Now, on Monday, she bought 56 liters at 137.9p. On Saturday, she bought 45 liters at 38.9p per liter. On Thursday, she bought 61 liters at 136.9p per liter. Okay, now how much did Joanna spend on petrol during that week? Okay, so because she's traveling, she would have spent a lot because she had to fill her tank 3 times. Now leave your answer to the nearest penny. Okay, so on Monday, 56 liters at 137.9. Okay, you have to use a calculator for this, otherwise it will take you forever. So in total, she paid 77.22.4p. Okay, on Thursday, 61 liters at 136.9. She paid 8350.9p. That is on Thursday. On Saturday, another 45 liters at 138.9, and she paid 62,550. Sorry, 6250.5p. So in total, you need to buy add what she bought on Monday, on Thursday, and on Saturday. Okay, maybe the prices are different because she didn't buy it from one different till. So as she traveled the length of the country, she bought it as and when needed. Now, the total spent during the week is a total of everything she bought. Okay, so Monday, 77.2.4p. Thursday, 83.50.9p. Saturday, 6250.5p. So if you add all that on the calculator, okay, you are going to get 22,323.8p. Now they said leave your answer to the nearest penny. So into the nearest penny becomes 22,324p. Now if you want to leave to the nearest pound, the pound value of this figure is 223.24. So to the nearest pound will be 223 pounds there. Okay, so that is how much she spent in buying petrol to travel the length of the whole country for a week. Okay, now today's question is a higher paper and it's non-calculator. Unlike the starter, it will definitely involve a calculator. Okay, otherwise you have to do that forever, so it will be in a calculator paper. Okay, and it's straightforward. But today, this is also a question on proportion, percentage, and estimate. Okay, Molly is a park ranger, wants to estimate the number of fishes in a particular lake. So maybe here is a park that maybe people in the summer go and use, they go around and then maybe they use for picnic. And Molly here, there's a lake that she looks after. Okay, now she wants to estimate, okay, how many fishes are in her lake, maybe to buy more or to allow some to be caught. We don't know, but that's part of her job. So she went in to work, caught 400 fishes, and marked them with blue ink on a particular day. And then she releases them back into the lake so that they can circulate round. Okay. The following day, Molly went back again and caught 60 fishes. Now, out of the 60 fishes she caught, 3 of them are marked with blue ink that she did the previous day. Okay. Now, Molly then concluded that in estimation, she has a total of 8 fishes in the lake. Show that Molly is right. Okay. So, it's a proportion, percentage, and estimate question. So I'm going to just reason it out and show you the possible ways you can solve this question. Okay. Now, the first method I think is the simplest. Okay. She thinks there is 8,000 fishes in the lake. Why is she saying that? Because earlier, the day before, she has caught 400 and then she's marked them all with blue ink. So she's giving them 24 hours to mix. Okay. Now the following day, she went to catch 60, and then she realized that 3 of those she caught the previous day have the blue ink that she put on them. Okay. So what does it mean? To her, out of every 60 fishes, there will be 3 of the 400 fishes that has been marked with blue ink. So she assumed that if she catches 60 fishes, she should expect 3 minimum, or about 3 fishes that has a blue ink. Okay. So if you look at that, if you go by that thought, then 3 out of 60 will give you 1 out of 20, which is about 5%. Okay, 1 out of 20 times 100 is 5%. Okay. Now, if this 5% represents the 400 fishes, what will 100% represent? Okay, so 100%. So if you do 5 out of 100 times 8,000, okay, then you are going to get 400 fishes that she's marked blue. Okay, or 100% will be 100 times 400 divided by 5, which will give you 100 times 400 divided by 5. Now 5 will go into 100 20 times. 20 times 400 will give you 8,050. That's why her estimation is 8,000 fishes. Okay, so in that sense, Molly is right. Okay, so it's an estimate. So here, Molly is right. That will be your first method. Another method, because the service is show working, so because of the figures we've been given, we are trying to use those figures to deduce what Molly is saying. Okay, because that is her job, and that is maybe what she's done. Maybe she does it every 3 months. Okay, now 400 fishes are marked with blue ink. That will be our second method. Okay, remember the first time she marked 400 fishes with blue ink. Molly concluded that about 8,000 fishes in total due to her new catch. Her new catch of 60 fishes, okay, that gave her only 3 marked blue. Okay, so therefore 400 out of 800 will give you 1/20, which is 5%. Okay, so if we want to find 5% of 8,000, okay, then it comes down to 60. Okay, which is why she got 3 blue ink fishes. Okay, so implies 5%, 5 out of 100 times 60 fishes, which was caught the following day, okay, will be 5/100, which is our 5% of 60. That is why she got the blue ink. Okay, so with using her estimation of 8,000 fishes, we ended up getting 3 blue ink, which she called the following day. So here again, we can say that Molly is right. Okay, because assuming we use 10,000, okay, then she's not going to get the blue ink fishes that she caught out of the 60 the following day. So by that reasoning, Molly is right. Okay, they are asking you to estimate, so it could be 8,150 or 7,915, but because of the 3 fishes that were marked blue, okay, and she's estimating that she has about 8,000 fishes. Okay, so by that sense, Molly is right, because the guest said that we should prove that she's right. Okay, our method 3, Molly says a total of 8,000 fishes are in the lake. So we want to prove that what she's saying is right. Okay, now we are solving from the answer and going backwards. Okay, every 60 fish caught will yield 3 ink fishes, because the following day she caught 60 and she got 3 of her fishes marked blue that she did the previous day of the 400. So 8,000 caught must yield about 40 inked. Okay, so if 8,000, okay, will yield, she's saying 8,000, so 8,000 over 60, okay, which she caught, she is estimating 8,000 over 60, okay, should be equivalent to 400 that she's marked over the 3 blue. Okay, now again, I will do this if I have a calculator, but if I don't have a calculator, I won't. So if you divide that and using the equivalent sign, you are going to get 133.333. So again, Molly is right, because the only way you can get this figure for both is that 3 of the ink fishes, okay, are represented in the 60 fishes that she caught, which 57 are not ink. So 400 of the ink fishes should be represented in the 8,000 that she's estimated for you to get this proportionality figure. Sorry, I won't do this in a I wouldn't do this because I need a calculator. Otherwise, I'll end up using more than 5 minutes on this question. Okay, so I'll rather do the first two methods. If this question is in a calculator paper, then I will use this method. Okay, so Molly's estimation is right. Note, as I just said, I'll do this in a calculator paper, but not in a non-calculator paper, because this paper is an estimated question and it's a calculator, a non-calculator paper. I can't use the calculator, so I'll rather go by the first two methods that we've just discussed. But this is another, if this were in a calculator paper, this is what I would do. So it's worth showing you. Now, the last method, which you can also do without a calculator. Okay, so Molly says 8,000 fishes in a lake. Okay, that is, again, we are starting from the answer and working backwards. Okay, and 3 out of 60 fishes is marked blue. Okay, she did that estimation based on the fact that she went back the following day and 3 of the fishes she caught out of 60 have been marked with the blue ink. Okay, so if 3 out of every 60 fishes caught, she's going to get 3. Okay, that is her estimate. Then she thinks she has 8,000 fishes. Here again, 8,000 fishes, okay, divided by 400. If you cancel out, you are going to get 20. Now 60, which was the one she caught, out of the one marked blue, you are also going to get 20. So if 400 fishes, okay, marked blue, she's saying that in total she has 8,000. And then the following day, 3 of the marked blue out of 60. So if that is equivalent to 20, that is proportion, then the only way 400 mark blue can give you a proportion of 20 is to have 8,000 fishes in the lake. Okay, so as 80 divided by 20 is 400 ink fishes put back into the lake, Molly again is right. So if you look at the way I have looked at it, okay, Molly is right again, because we've been asked to estimate. Okay, so if 3 out of every 60 fishes is marked blue, then she's marked 400 blue. So if she looks at that blue 400, the only way, because she's assuming that if she catches 60, every 60 fishes, it's going to give her 3 of her marked blue ones out of the 400 she put back into the fish, okay, into the lake. So whichever way you think about it, Molly's estimation is right. Here we are looking at estimate again, and we are using proportion and percentages to estimate, and the figures Molly has given us. Okay, assuming she caught 4 out of 60, then maybe we might say something different. Okay, but based on the estimation she got the following day, that is why she's saying there's 8,000. So apart from one of the methods that I wouldn't do in a non-calculator paper, okay, the rest you can do them. Okay, it's just like 3 steps to get your 3 or 4 marks. Okay, which is handy because these are questions you can easily argue out and use the figures you've been given by your knowledge of proportion and percentages. Okay, thank you very, very much for watching today's video. Please share, like. There is somebody out there who might be struggling. Okay, and guess by sharing, my guess give them that 1 or 2 or 3 marks they need to get a C, so that they don't have to resit again. Okay, some people, they just want a C. So please share them, don't keep it to yourself. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I appreciate it a lot, and I'll see you in the next.